Coach Mike Now. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us this morning.
It's what are we kind of in between seasons a little bit right now?
We are. We just finished up our fall season and had our ceremony on Monday.
Great.
Which was a great time. Just being able to see all the kids in the association get out on the ice, get their awards, be able to honor a lot of the volunteers and coaches that help out, as well as the other awards and scholarships and things that really help out the hockey community. And now we're heading into spring season. That'll be starting right after spring break.
Yeah, your organization's doing a great job, and Mike, you're leading the girls team.
Yeah,
tell us about this group.
So we're kicking off a new girls program for Jackson. We previously had one way back in the day. It was head up by Terry Gatshaw. They did great things. Actually, I think the last state championship banner we have is from that program back in the day. So this year we're starting off with spring. We currently have 16 girls registered, which is great. We have an interest date coming up on the 31st for anyone that would be interested in potentially playing on the 10U team. So most of the girls are from Jackson.
That's cool.
And then we have so our goal is to build the program. So we just continue 10U, 12U, 14U, 16U, and hopefully way down the road, we can start like a Jackson United type team from high school. So we got to start somewhere.
You got to start. Yeah, you got to start early, right?
That's right.
I know you've coached both boys and girls. I have too, and I want to ask you, who do you like coaching better? And I think I know the answer.
Well, I coached my son for a long time.
Okay.
And it's challenging to coach your own kid. He was a goalie. And every time I talk to him, I got to look that I have a great picture of him. When I roll looking at him, like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Girls are a little different. I would say they listen a little bit better.
Yes. Agree.
Amazingly. So far, it's been a lot of fun.
It's fun to watch them have the success and
learn. Yeah, they get so excited. And what we found this year is we did a lot of girls with the 8U, girls teams with the 8U program, and their confidence just goes up when they're playing just girls.
Yeah.
Or they're just playing with the girls.
Right.
So we started having a lot more practices with just the girls, and their confidence just went through the roof, which carried over to when they played the co-ed games. They would play, boys and girls, and they just did really well.
Did your dad coach you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. For a long time. It's hard being the coach's kid too, because they don't want to play favorites, and they don't want to. So sometimes you set a little bit longer than you probably should, or you get ridiculed a little bit more than you probably should. But
that's all right.
Okay.
To me, that's the sign of a good coach. Not playing favorites for sure.
Yeah,
so,
it's tough.
So girls have an opportunity to try hockey for free.
They do on the 31st,
That's
and
awesome.
It's something that we've been really pushing within the association for 2 years now. Is really grow this. Like, you can see it all across the state, and even at the professional level, that the girls hockey program is excelling. So it's just nice to have that support from within the community, that we can really grow this, get this going well, and have a coach with over 20 years experience that's willing to step in and really take this over for us. I can't tell you how much we appreciate Mike stepping in and really getting this off the ground for us.
It's a commitment for sure.
It is. Yeah, Mike and his assistant coach Alex Orr have both been just phenomenal with getting this set up.
Alex Orr, wow.
Who's good cop, bad cop in that?
Alex is a talker. He's definitely. I'm like, you talk, I'll coach.
There you go.
I'm good at the coaching thing.
Yeah.
I prefer to do that. He's good at rallying the troops and dealing with the parents. I'm good with the kids. He's good with the parents.
Perfect.
So we got a great combination.
We've seen, like you talked about, women's hockey. Really, I mean, it's been great. We had Morgan Nitschke on. She's unbelievable. We know there's some other young, talented girls hockey players in the area.
There is.
And it's a big time major college sport.
It is. Yeah, and they had a professional game at the Little Caesars Arena this weekend where they broke attendance records.
Yeah.
It's definitely an up and coming thing we want to make sure we are supporting that and supporting the girls within the community that want to try it.
And Now, if you play in Jaha, you could end up in the NHL.
That's true.
You can.
Yes, you can. There's
You
proof.
can.
Yep, we've got
There's
proof of concept right there.
There you go.
What's that like for you guys? Obviously, just lifelong hockey guys in Jackson, seeing someone you know like that suit up with the Red Wings sweater on.
For me, it's the kids. Like, to see the showing that we had at that game where he came out, there was, I'd say, roughly 30 kids that ended up going to that
Yeah.
game. That they look up to him and see that, you know, we're not just small town Jackson, that you work hard. And like, I work with the 6 and 8U kids, so I see the littles that walk out there and can barely stand on their skates to, you know, where like my son is at, and then a lot of the 2016 kids are at, where they're flying around the ice now.
Yeah.
And just see that progression is what I love.
Mike, give me a name to watch that's on your team right now that in 7 years we can come back and play this clip.
I would say, I mean, all of them have a good opportunity to do well. I mean, it's hard to single out just
Sure.
one. So I think if they have the right attitude and, you know, work hard. I know Carter. I've known Carter for a long time. I've seen how hard he works. I mean, it takes a dedication. And if they put that time in and effort in, they'll go places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. Good luck, Mike, with the upcoming season.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
good luck
for having
with,
us.
Yeah, of course. Good luck with the Try Hockey for free. And again, you're invited to check that out March 31st at 6:30. Thank you guys very much.
Yep, thank you.
More of the show coming up. Stay with us.